everyone. I'm excited to be back for Unpolished episode 3. And I missed you guys last week because I was actually in Long Island with my family and I had a great time. So I'm excited to be back here for another Facebook Live with a topic that I'm extremely passionate about. And for those of you who are joining, I'm so happy to see everybody's name. I wanted to do this specific topic intentionally because tomorrow is actually a really important date out of the year. So the new moon solar eclipse is happening tomorrow. You're going to want to join my Lighten Up community if you want to see exactly how to create a new moon ritual, because this is actually opening up a portal that is going to help us really ground and be anchored into what we want for the next 6 months. So a new moon solar eclipse, a new moon by itself actually opens up a big portal for manifestation. When you have a solar eclipse, that's when huge life changes are happening and you can actually start to manifest for the next 6 months. So I actually have that whole thing written out in my Lighten Up community. So make sure that you go to join that community. Right now I'm getting all of these loves and I appreciate that. All my favorite people are on here. I'm so excited. And this topic is really important and everybody can relate to this, which is why I'm really excited to share about it. So kind of transitioning from what I was talking about with the new moon solar eclipse, you're going to want to watch this video. And like I said in the comments here, if you find value in this video, if you want to really share and broadcast and help your community to gain their manifestations, and definitely share this Facebook Live. So I am here every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I share all different types of topics related to manifestation, transformation, healing, to help you to really get what you want out of life. And that's what we're really talking about today. We're going to be talking about 3 different things that is going to help you gain the power to actually draw into your life what it is that you desire. And I know that some of you might be saying, well, how is that possible? And is this woo-woo? And really it's not. There's so much that I'm going to be describing today that is actually what I teach my clients. And I'm excited to share it with you because it's something that changed my life, and I've used it in so many, I applied these principles to so many of my clients and seen the transformation. So you're gonna wanna stick around for the whole video today. So, okay, what are we talking about? Manifestation, how you can use it and apply it to your life. What's getting in the way of you manifesting and attracting what it is that you really want? What are some of those roadblocks that are getting in the way? And number 3, why hasn't that manifestation arrived yet? And how to know when you're on the right path to getting what it is that you desire. So these are all really important things that I love teaching. It's the energy work that I do with my clients. And what I found is that when you just do things on the physical plane, you can manipulate things for so long, but everything starts in the energetic plane. So we're going to be talking about that today. So what I would recommend, since this is a really powerful Facebook Live, is getting out a piece of paper because you're going to want to write this stuff down. So what is manifesting? Manifesting is bringing the thoughts, emotions, the vision that you have for your life down into the physical plane. And all of us have the ability to do this, but some of us have a certain amount of resistance or limiting beliefs or thoughts that get in the way of us actually getting what we want. And this is really the deep work that I do with my clients to help them transform, to help them shift and release a lot of this conditioning that we are growing up with that tells us that we're not good enough, that we can't get to our goals, that we're coming from a place of lack and scarcity. So manifesting, we're all manifesting everything that's in our life right now. You've chosen. And we don't always think of it that way, but are you deliberately creating your life, or are you being affected by it? So all of these concepts we're going to be talking about today might be unfamiliar to you, or might be something that's new to you, but I want you to really remain open because, like I said, I've seen this method work, and this is really the Lighten Up method that I teach all of my clients. So Manifestation, like I said, is bringing the things that you want in the energetic realm into physical reality. So I'm just going to give you a quick example. Say that you want to start a new business, you want to make more money, you want to embody a new sense of self, you want to adapt a new health routine. Well, you can put those creative ideas out. But like I said, when you bump up against that resistance, those lower vibrational thoughts of, I can't, and I've tried this before, that's when you can't be a vibrational match. So if you have all these layers of resistance, then you're not able to attract what you want into your life, because at the base of everything is energy. So it's like when you turn on the car radio, right? And you want a certain, I remember from New York, Z100, 100.3, you're tuning that frequency to the radio station that you want. If you're not a vibrational match to the thing that you want, it can't come across that radio wave. It can't manifest in your life. So it's all about being a vibrational match. And what happens is, like I said, when you have all of these limiting beliefs and the doubts and the fears, it's very heavy energy and it slows down the manifestation. So one way that you can actually implement a higher vibrational state of being is by being joyful, is by, nourishing your body with healthy foods and high vibrational foods like, greens and goji berries, things like that. And these are all things that I teach my clients, because the higher frequency and the faster the particles are moving, guess what? The faster your manifestation is going to be on the way to you. So you have to have the energy, of course you have the vision there. And then when you're a vibrational match, when you have those fast moving particles, that's when you actually will manifest in your physical reality. And that's amazing. That just shows we are the creator of our own reality. So let's talk more in depth about actually how does this all work. So I would say about 90% of the manifestation is your mindset, is your, the energy of what it is that you're putting out. Like I was saying, out of the whole equation of manifesting, 90% of it is energetics. It is, getting the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, and actually putting it out into the quantum field, or AKA the universe. So like I said, when the particles are moving faster, that means that your manifestation is going to come to you a lot quicker. So a lot of the work that I do with my clients is around releasing a lot of this heavy resistance. Or, the whole thing, the part of the Lighten Up method that I teach my clients is how do we help you to release these old patterns, these old belief systems that are really running your life and preventing you from actually getting what it is that you want. So again, taking care of your vessel, making sure that you're getting plenty of water, eating good food, stopping bad habits. And a lot of that can be reworked through rewiring your brain. This is why I do hypnosis. This is why I teach my clients EFT, tapping. All of these things are going to help you to get into that high energy state. And when you visualize, when you affirm, when you declare what it is that you want, in that theta wave state, in that trance state where, I bring my clients to that hypnosis and they can really, visualize whatever it is that they want, that's where you get that 90% energy that's going to get you to where you want to be. The other 10% is the physical part, like the practical taking action and things like that. And people work really hard here. They spend all of their time here and very little on the energetics of it, which is why it can be really hard to actually get what you want, because maybe you don't have a clear vision, or there's so much resistance in the way from past experiences or conditioning that's actually preventing you from even being able to conceptualize what would my life look like if I didn't have X, Y, and Z problem. So when you have this energetic part going, right, you're in a great state, you're putting your manifestations out there. Maybe you're doing some of the rituals that I mentioned. I put in the new moon solar eclipse, where you're actually journaling things down. That's one part of it, right? The next part is another part that people miss. It's being able to then receive the ideas, the insight, and then take action on it. So you might have had this where you take, you get a certain idea to like, oh, call that person or reach out to that person. Those aren't mistakes. I've heard so many people say, I don't know what it is, but something told me to reach out to you. And that is your intuition. That is part of this whole process. Because if you want something, but something's getting in the way, your intuition's going to kick in and say, oh, wait, you put this blueprint out there. You put out the intention, say that you want to make more money in your business. And then you watch this video and you're like, oh, wow, you know, something resonated with me to take action on this. Maybe I should message Christina, or maybe I should reach out to whoever it is. It doesn't have to be me. But it's when people don't take action on that, on those gut feelings, we don't trust ourselves, we doubt ourselves. We come from a place of fear that prevents you from following that intuition. Because I know for myself, I couldn't trust myself for so long because I had been conditioned that I was bad, that I was not lovable, all these BS beliefs. So that's the second part. You have the energetic part, then the physical part is actually you putting in the work and taking action. Take action on those insights, on those ideas. Reach out to that person who you know might be able to lead you along that breadcrumb trail to what it is that you desire. And instead of just focusing on taking random action, listen to your intuition, because all of us are intuitive and we know what it is that's going to help us if we just quiet our mind. So like I said, when you're in meditation, you're in hypnosis or a trance-like state, it's easy to then visualize what you want. And after that, you know, it might be a day, it might be a couple of days later, you're going to start to get these insights and, oh, like I should be doing that, or, oh, I should be reaching out to this person or collaborating with that person. I've had so many people this week reach out to me and say, I want to collaborate with you. I want to work with you. And it's because my vibration is so high. Last week, I went home and spent hours and hours playing with my nieces and nephews. I'm telling you, joy is the way to get you to that high vibrational state. I was blowing bubbles. I was being silly. That's how you get to your manifestation quicker. The more that you feel good, that's what's going to be propelling you and getting you closer and closer to what it is that you want. So let's take a practical example, because I've kind of talked about the energetics and all that stuff. So say that you want to make $10,000 a month in your business. That is the seed. You have to feel it. You have to write it down. You think it, you feel it, you put all the visualization work into it. And then that is the seed that you plant. So think of it like you're putting a seed in the ground. What's going to be the nourishment is going to be coming to you in the form of resources, people, clients. Maybe it's someone that says, oh, hey, have you ever thought to do that? It's going to be coming through as maybe not the physical manifestation of money, but it might come through as you need to reach out to this person. You need to, you know, message that person, whatever the guidance is. It's about taking action on that guidance, and that's going to lead you to what you want. So this whole equation is something that not many people talk about, but it's something that I use with my clients and something that I've seen in my life really make a difference. And I want to tell you a quick story. You might have seen it on my Facebook page. So it's such a random story, but I thought it was so interesting about the law of attraction, how you can manifest things. So I was going on my trip to New York, and Eric said to me, oh, bring me home a slice of New York style pizza. I was like, yeah. I'm going to bring a piece of pizza on the plane. Sure, Eric. So wouldn't you know, like this is the stuff that I can't make up. And this is what I mean about the high vibrational energy state. You start attracting things that you would never in a million years believe would happen. So I sat down on the plane. I'm in like the last row near the bathroom. And this guy sits next to me and he has 2 slices of pizza. So I go, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, that's for me. Yeah, just like kidding around. He literally is like, no, I only actually wanted 1 slice. Gives me a slice of pizza, and from New York on my way back to Pittsburgh. And I'm like, I literally can't believe this. So it's interesting the things that you will start to manifest, whether it's a piece of pizza all the way up to money, to helpful, resources, whatever it is. you can apply this to your own life. It doesn't matter what you want. Nothing is too big, nothing is too grand for you to actually attract into your life. But something like a piece of pizza, the brain goes, oh, well, that's easy for me to get. So of course that shows up a lot quicker than maybe something that was, like $1 million, so your brain is very powerful. And when you attune it, when you're in alignment with joy in a high vibrational state, you can literally create and manifest whatever you want. Now, the difference between manifesting quickly and slowly is dependent on a couple things. So like I said, it's going to depend on how much resistance you have. So if you're a person who has a lot of like low vibrational thoughts or guilt, shame, fear, that's going to slow things down. Remember what I talked about with the particles. You want those energetic particles to be quick in order for this thing to manifest. Being in a high vibrational state is extremely important. So being happy, doing whatever it is that makes you happy is going to help speed that process up. And letting go and releasing, that's why my program's called Lighten Up, going to help you release all of that stuff that's preventing you from getting what you want. So those are the energetics of it, the physical part of it, and boom, it's just going to show up in your life. Now, of course, there's so much more to it, but this is a Facebook Live, so I only have a certain amount of time. But this is how I help my clients every single day to get to their goals, whether it's weight loss or making more money or, anxiety, getting out of self-sabotage. Because once you release these patterns of conditioning, these ways of being, you can anchor in and embody the person that you want to be from that vision, right? So we're bringing the vision back into reality. And when you align all these things start to happen quickly. And there is no better proof than what I experienced this past week, because I was in that state of flow and alignment and ease and flow. That's when things will start to come to you, and clients will appear out of nowhere, or random money or gift cards or free whatever it is, pizza. It is literally, I can't make it up. And that's really my mission here, is to help you get to what it is that is important to you. Is it important for you to make more money in your business, to embody, be healthy, and to feel good? You can always understand where you are vibrationally based upon your feelings. And really that's what it's all about. At the end of your life, you're going to look back on all of your experiences, and it's going to be about the feelings you had with the people that you love. So you might as well make this a great journey, right? You might as well have fun in life and make the most of it. So that's how I help my clients to lighten up, is through, this is just one little piece of it, but releasing resistance, increasing your vibrational state, helping you to get to the goals that are important to you. Now, how are you sabotaging? Let's talk about that really quick. I have a few things written down here. So I kind of mentioned some of these things. What's actually blocking you from getting what it is that you want? So self-doubt and worry, all of those low vibrational thoughts are going to actually hold you back from being that vibrational match. Remember what I said, it's all about, are you a match to what it is that you desire? If you want more money, but you're coming from a place of lack, that's not a vibrational match. So that's why hypnosis and getting into that relaxed state and then setting the intention is really important, because it's going to help you get into that alignment I talked about. That's going to help you then manifest. So how can you work on releasing that self-doubt, that worry? What are some self-care practices that you can install immediately on a daily basis? I literally will meditate or visualize or do something every single day, because that's, again, you're watering the seed of your intention. So make sure that you're doing something that's anchoring you into your beliefs and helping you to eliminate as much self-doubt as possible. Again, I talked about the subconscious blocks and things that you might not even know are there that are holding you back. The subconscious is such a strong force. It's like I said, this is 90% of the whole equation. And if you don't address the subconscious, you're never going to get to your goal. As hard as you want to work, it's only your conscious mind is only 10% of the whole equation. again, not listening to the guidance that you get. So remember I said getting into alignment, being intentional about what it is, feeling the emotion of it, seeing the whole picture, having the vision, and then actually taking the guided action. You're going to be getting insights, ideas, you know, like I said, little inner nudges that are going to say, call that person, talk to this person, you know, pick up that book. Like Marilee said, I love that you picked up that book. Raise your frequency. That's what it's all about. So listen to those inner nudges that you get, tune into your intuition, and meditation is the best way to do that. Taking just 5 minutes every single day and quieting all the noise is a great way to raise your frequency and to tap into your intuition. And then keep an eye out for the signs. Like if you see something on Facebook, or if you run across someone that, you know, you're in your mind, you'll say, oh my God, like that's a sign. That's what she was talking about. Little things will pop up throughout your day. You might see angel numbers. So like right now it's 2:21. I usually see 222 on the clock. Me and my friend Angela always talk about that. You could see numbers. You could see, like I've been seeing owls a lot. I'm not really sure what that means. And if you know, feel free to write it in the comments. But you'll start to see different signs in your physical universe, in the physical reality, that is going to let you know, oh, okay, I'm on the right path here. So just keep all of these things in mind. I know I gave you a lot today, excuse me. And it's really important that you take these principles and you apply them to your life. Because like I said, 90% of anything, of getting to any goal, is going to be in this energetic realm of helping you visualize and create. Everything in our physical reality was first a thought. It was first a seed. And we need to be watering and constantly nourishing, coming back to that vision every single day through prayer, meditation, journaling, whatever it is that gets you back into that state of like, yeah, this is happening. This is what I'm doing. And what better time than July 1st? Like literally, this is the beginning of the month. What are your monthly intentions? What are you setting? What are your goals? This is a great time. Like I said, new moon solar eclipse is tomorrow. Head over to that Lighten Up community page. Make sure that you request to join so you can see all of the things that I put down on how to actually set intentions for the next 6 months, because that's going to be extremely important. So last but not least, I am opening up 2 spots this week for women who are ready for transformation. If you need help to actually get clear on what it is that you want and then see what's blocking you from getting to that manifestation, I would love to help you. Spots have been filling up extremely quickly, so you're going to want to private message me right away. I would love to be there to support you, to help you manifest the life of your dreams. And thank you so much for everybody who was on this Facebook Live. I would appreciate if you found value. Share this video, let this message spread far and wide, because more people need to know this stuff. So excited to hear your feedback, and I will see you guys next week.